not do a good job on this. Oh, it's still purple. It made it purple with the blue. What is going on, my lovelies, and welcome back to another check-in and cocktails, where we check in. Well, first we make a cocktail and then we check in. This is the first check-in and cocktails of the new year, y'all. So I think, why not keep it, real easy. Let's talk about, what we're striving for, some goals, whatever, you want to shoot for this year. So before we get into it, of course, I am your girl Ash, and I thank you for coming here and checking us out and enjoying a cocktail and checking in with me. So if that is something that you enjoy, I do that once every third Friday in the month, and as well, I do other family stuff, show my family lifestyle. I do TV show recaps. So if that is something that you think you like, you think you'd be interested in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and talk about this cocktail, which is our hot girl martini. All right, I'm super excited about this drink. Something different because yes, I drink vodka, but I'm not really a flavor vodka type of girl, especially grape. Now, they said you can do any flavor, but the example that they used was grape. So I was like, why not? Why not we go ahead and try this out? As always, I try to show y'all the cocktail because I wasn't prepared. I didn't show the cocktail as always. I'm gonna just try to figure that out as far as introducing this cocktail, trying to do it beforehand. Nonetheless, the lighting is of course going to throw it off, so you're not even going to be able to see it. Yeah, I tried it again. Yeah, I feel like I do that every time, and I realize every time it just really doesn't work. So maybe what I'll do is I'll slide a little picture snippet in there of what the ingredients are. That's probably what I'll do. So a hot girl martini is what we need. Grape vodka, but again, it's any flavor. So if you want to use, what they have, like watermelon, and we know Smirnoff definitely has all the flavors and whatnot. If you want to really go, a little bit cheaper, you can always, get that Burnett, particularly not a Burnett girl, but we ain't knocking, and I ain't knocking nobody. All right, so we need a vodka, blue curaçao that I don't know how to pronounce. We needed grenadine, and we needed some club soda, and then we needed a lime. So y'all, for one, I'm super excited to actually use my stuff now, y'all, like my little bar kit set, like little thingy, right? So we're gonna shake with ice and strain into a chilled martini glass, which is still in the freezer. We want to cut the lime and place it on the rim of the martini. So yeah, so I completely forgot that my ice maker all of a sudden is not working. I haven't put the order in for it yet, so it's gonna might be a little ghetto, but I bought my boyfriend at the time these little what are they, like, he just likes to drink, so I bought him like little things that, yeah, that's a car, people driving by as usual. I bought him these like cubes or whatever or whatnot to put in his drink, so he wouldn't have to actually use like ice cubes. So as I'm thinking about that, sound probably gonna sound real loud and ghetto when I shake this up, and Journey's sleeping, so I'm gonna have to really, work something out or whatever with that, but we're gonna figure it out. So I had to do some modifications, but nonetheless, let's go ahead into making this drink. Oh, I guess I should probably go and get that ice. Oh, and the glass. Ooh, and you can kind of tell we didn't chill that out some. So honestly, y'all, it wasn't even in there long. Once I read the directions and I saw that, like, oh, it says a chill glass, so I'm gonna throw it in the freezer and I'll start recording and then go grab it. And look, these things are like, have all kinds of, look, they in our little freezer, and our little smaller freezer, and it has just ice chips all over them. You probably couldn't see that, y'all, but I think I probably got these off of Amazon. For anybody who's like, oh, like, where did you get them from? No, I might be lying. If you have an Ollie's, These might have came. I know I got something from Ollie's, and I know I'll be getting stuff from off of Amazon, but I'm pretty sure you can find these on Amazon because I bought him more drinking stuff like last year for Father's Day and whatever or whatnot. But yes, these little babies. All right, then that actually, I think 4 is probably gonna have to do it. Oh, it's not as loud as I thought it was gonna be. Let's use another one. Try to get all this ice off of it. We don't want a watered down drink, do we? Yeah, I know. The rest of the ice is spilling all into the floor. Oh, yeah, it's really cold too. We don't even use them, really. We'll put that to the side. All right, y'all. So we need, using our 3 ounces of vodka. And I measured it out to be 3 of these. This is like an ounce, so 3 of these is like 3 ounces. I was trying to like be smooth and stuff, like kind of like how the I might have putting a lot of vodka in there, y'all, but it's okay. Trying to be smooth like bartenders, because you know, y'all know I think I'm a bartender for real. All right, what we said, half an ounce of, I feel like this is probably the half an ounce, but I didn't measure that out beforehand, so I'm gonna just use the other one, use the same one, and pour about half, and I definitely poured too much in here. Yeah, I'm gonna measure that to be about half. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous. Like I told y'all, I don't try out these drinks beforehand. So half a grenadine. Let's get that out the way first off. So I hope everybody had, you know, like a good new year. I hope you guys are, you know, if you didn't set some goals, you know, like I'm not really a goal, like it says a splash of club soda, y'all. So that was 3 ounces of the grape vodka, ounce of the blue, half of an ounce of the blue curaçao, and a half of an ounce of the of grenadine, and then a splash of this club soda. So when we say I'm gonna just go ahead and use the same one. We say a splash. That's exactly what I want to be. A splash. All right, y'all. But yeah, so like if you're not really like a goal person, because I don't really like saying. They be. Okay, y'all, I'm making a mess. I gotta do better with this. This was not good. All right, so I did not do a good job on this. Oh, it's still purple. It made it purple with the blue and red mix, because blue and red do make purple. Okay, so it didn't fill up to the rim, but it's okay. I kind of want to taste it. Okay, no, I ain't gonna taste it yet, y'all. Let's just go ahead and get our, well, the most martinis, they don't really put them to the top, do they? I can't remember. Put a little slit in it, kind of make it easy to sit there, and boom. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go ahead. Oh no, let's taste. Because y'all know I'm going to add some stuff if it ain't right. That's interesting. It's the grape that makes it interesting. I don't even know what to add or probably take away, y'all. So I don't even want to. I'm gonna work with it. We gonna leave that at that. Grape. I knew I was, you know, risking it because it's grape and it's like, but we're gonna roll with it. Come on, let's go. I'm getting like all these notifications to my phone. I can't wait to get like a camera. So y'all, I know y'all like, Ashley, what you got going on with your hair? So I did take my hair down, and you know, I had like the little bangs in the front and they're still curly, and you know the rest of my hair is straight. So I was like, I kind of don't want to rock my messy bun for the video, but yeah, I'm gonna do like this up, down, and we gonna vibe with it because I do what I want. We do what we want here in Ashland. What's up? Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo? All right, y'all. So about this martini, right? Like, I don't think it would be bad if it wasn't for the grape. Like, it's not bad. Like, honestly, because there are some people who are grape flavor people. Like, honestly, the only grape flavor that I like is grape soda. And even then, like, I haven't had a grape soda in like so long. That makes me think about like a grape soda, like the Sunkist grape soda or the Fanta grape soda. Why? I feel like I haven't seen the Fanta grape soda in a very long time. Do y'all be seeing it? Is it just me or is it just I just don't be noticing it? So I'm not gonna keep swiping away these notifications. I keep forgetting to put my jank on do not disturb. It's alright, y'all. It ain't even too bad. It ain't even too bad. We ain't gonna knock it. We ain't gonna knock it. We gonna roll with it. If it's not completely terrible, if it's completely terrible, I would could not even be drinking it. And as well, I'm just not a picky person. But as well, y'all, like some of y'all put in the comments like, I ain't like it or I tried it, but I think we should, maybe make this again, but maybe try a different flavor. I think so. Let's stay tuned for that. All right. I done rambled for what looks like 2 minutes, so in journey sleep still. Probably shouldn't even have brought that up. So, anywho, can you see those that cabinet open? Yes, you can, but it's all right. Like usually, I like try to break down and stuff, but I was like, no, let me just go ahead straight to recording and we just gonna go from there. So y'all, happy 2022, the year of you, the year of self, the year to make things about yourself and do the things that you wanted to do. So let's see here. Like as I was saying, like I don't really set goals. I feel like it's so cliche technically, and as well, let's be honest, like majority of, I don't know the percentage, but I know it was like a statistic that majority of people don't even end up sticking to their goals or whatever or whatnot. Really just something. I definitely had this a whole different way how I wanted these rings to go. I'm doing the most, y'all. Okay, I'm being real extra today. All right, so like, all right, so first thing for me, I'd probably say again, goal. I wouldn't say goal, like, well, I'll say like what I want to strive for, what I want to do, because I'm going to do it. All right, it obviously is a goal, but it's not because I'm going to do it. So, this was even something before the new year for me was just really just getting back, in shape, toning up my mind bod because I really don't feel like I need to necessarily lose weight, whatever. Like I will probably end up losing weight, but me, I feel like I don't really have a bad body. Like I, got the little tummy, and I got my muffins or whatever or whatnot, and I just feel like that's stuff that can be toned up. I don't feel like that's a whole like weight loss, type of thing or whatnot. So, but that was something I was, trying to get back into after having Journey. I knew that was something I was going to do prior to after having Journey. So, and it's just been I'm still trying to get my scheduling and everything down. So with recording and then realizing like I need to actually have a day off. Like if this is like my full-time job, I have to make time off. Like I have to put myself on a schedule. I have to like remind myself that I need to be eating. Yes, you're feeding Journey, but are you eating? And I probably say like that's probably a goal for me as well. Is just to it's like, and that probably will come with me, working with trying to tone up or whatever or whatnot, but just reminding myself to eat, or whatever, making sure that I'm eating. And again, like I said, just trying to figure out, okay, like my schedule, like if I am recording or if I am, gotta need to go and do pictures, take pictures, or, just basically anything that's going to involve my YouTube channel, my Like This Mantra, my t-shirt line, like being an influencer, because we're going to be an influencer this year, okay? So, like that's something that like I need to like schedule out so that I can as well fit in the time to work out. So I probably say like I think like after Christmas, or I don't even say it was after Christmas. I think I just woke up and I was like, all right, Monday I'm going to start, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna exercise. And when I say I ain't did not one exercise yet, I ain't did not one exercise yet, y'all. So that's that. We want to do that. Um, to get monetized, by the end of this year. That that's the goal, to get monetized by the end of this year. But not only just to get monetized, y'all. I really want to build a community. I'll be honest, like I want a community of Ashers. Like, come on, like it's not just about oh, I want to for show and da da da. No, like I really like, I'm just like that person. I'm uh uh let's like get together, and physically no, we can't like actually get together, but this is how I see how we get together when we come on here and then y'all talk to me in the comments. So yeah, so monetize, get building my community, um uh building building my, I ain't gonna say building my Instagram, but I'll probably just say um yeah, but it's kind of like the same thing as far as like growing my Instagram. There we go. That's what I mean. Growing my Instagram, growing my YouTube, to have that community. I want the community, on both or whatever or whatnot. And let's see, what else do I have? Probably getting on my getting back into my spirituality practices. I used to get up daily and meditate, and really I probably say the hard thing about that is now it's just journey, because I have to calculate her into my meditation time. And really it might just be a fact of I'm gonna have to get up earlier than what I'm getting up. I set an alarm to get up when Jada gets up, to make sure that she's up and get ready for school. And sometimes I'm able to go ahead and jump in and do meditation. But now that journey, I've weaned her off of her night feeds, and she's up early. Really, she's up at like 4 o'clock, and I be feeling bad, like, should I let her cry it out, or should I just probably need to go in and feed her? So technically lately here, ever since she started doing that 4 o'clock stuff, because at most she was at least getting up at 6, so I will go ahead, obviously, just go ahead and feed her. But I've basically been getting her at 4, putting her back in my bed to feed her, and instead of getting up, feeding her, and just putting her back in her bed, because she does go back to sleep. So it could be a matter of, I might just need to be getting up at 6 o'clock. I might just need to be getting up at 6:30. I need to basically be getting up before she's going to be getting up. If she's going to be getting up at 4, maybe I need to sleep for an hour and then get back up to meditate. Because I can tell you right now, at 4 o'clock, my mind is not like, all right, feed her and go meditate. Nah, nah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So really just getting back into that, and not even just, the meditate. I think for me, it's like a all in general with my spirituality. I just finished reading the Four Agreements, and by, can't remember his name, but I'll probably drop it right there, for y'all to see. But good short book, straight to the point or whatever or whatnot, in which he's talking about the four. I ain't gonna get all into that, but it's basically just really what, being impeccable with your word. I know is one. Not taking things personal. I can't remember the other two off top or whatnot, but it just had me like, I want to change my way of thinking. I want to change, my relationship with my kids and how I deal with them, and even just other people or whatever or whatnot. Like, I know when and I'm going off on them, it's my own place. It's coming from my own stuff or whatever or whatnot. And I don't want to be, the mom that's always like, I'm very lenient. I'm very lenient with these kids, but at the same time, sometimes I can go in once they've like hit that nerve or whatever or whatnot. So that's something I had already actually had been working on though. So some of this stuff is stuff that technically I had already been working on. So it's the stuff that I'm going to continue, to strive to do, like even meditate. And I was just really getting back into the practice of that, but I really want to make sure that I'm doing that this year. And even with that being said, getting into therapy, getting a counselor. You know what, it's the terms for them, it's just like so like, but yes, like that's definitely a goal. Like I even just have my to-do list on the refrigerator, and it's still like find a therapist. Every week I'm writing that, find a therapist for my to-do list for the week. And it's gonna get done. I'm gonna get it. It's excuses because I'm like, oh, like I'm you know, doing this, I'm doing that, I'm recording, da da da. Like really, especially with doing those TV recaps, like that really is what makes my week busy or whatnot. Because at least 3 days out of the week, I'm definitely not. Yeah, 3 days. Because I have two shows that come on Tuesdays, but I usually don't end up doing Queens because Queens is on Hulu, and I don't have the Hulu Live. So once it's on, once they show it, it's not on to the next day. So I can't go back and watch it in the same night. So that's why I'm always a day late on or two with just depending on what I got going on with Journey with that. So save I ain't gonna say save. Take trips. I want to take the kids somewhere this year. Like Jada is going on yet another trip with her dad. Like when I say that this woman that he got, they be moving. They be, I ain't even mad at them. They be taking trips or whatever or whatnot. Like I'm low key jealous, but not like that or whatever. But just like, everything. Excuse me. I don't even want to say that. I'm not jealous. I'm not speaking that. Everything is, you know, is going to happen when it's going to happen. So there's gonna be a time. Excuse me, me and my kids will be taking a family trip this year, whether it's going to be with family or with, you know, we're going to take a trip this year. That's the goal for us, to take a family trip this year, all three of the kids. Let's see. I think it's interesting there, y'all. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like off top, y'all, that's probably like, yes, just, yeah, what I say, working on my weight, my businesses, because for me, this is like a business. I mean, it's my job, so it's a business. So, let's try to get a new car this year. Let's try to get a new car this year. I know I want a truck. I've really been manifesting the new Dodge Durango. Yeah, because either way, my next vehicle is definitely going to be an SUV. It has to be 3 rows. And yeah, so let's shoot for that. Let's try to work on that this year. Are we going to try to buy a house this year, Ash? What you thinking? What you thinking? Like, we can at least start the process. So let's at least, you know, that. Maybe not exactly buy a house this year, but I'm going to start looking into buying a house. Oh, so confession. I was talking to my brother, and basically I'm gonna think as if I feel like I'm not deviling enough, and I really feel like deviling into this just might really take away from my recording time. No, I don't think it's gonna take away from my recording time. If anything, I think I might end up putting a pause on the recaps or whatever or whatnot, because I feel like with doing it, I can take y'all with me and we can kind of vlog about that and where that's going. But I think I'm going to be, not that I'm going to look into real estate, being a realtor, broker, still doing my I haven't done all my work yet that I need to. So that's actually something. So really just like working on my multiple streams of income. Working on getting more of my multiple streams of income. Like I still do want like my shoe boutique. Like I love shoes, y'all. I absolutely love shoes. And if I had, you know, some shoes that I had planned on to wear with this on, I'd show y'all, you know. But I ain't got it all. So I haven't really touched on that yet because I'm still trying to master Loch Ness. And as well, they say, you know, you really shouldn't get into but so many things or whatever or whatnot. And this is not like, this is kind of different than opening a whole nother, boutique. Like doing this and trying to, have a store online is like two totally different things. Like that's not something, like I don't need to master that before before delving into this. This is how I felt. Like this was on a whole nother, spectrum type of thing. At this point, really, it's just a matter of, I might, go and, I need to create maybe just some more merch. I need to, just, if anything, marketing. I need to work on a marketing strategy for Loch Ness and maybe really get some help. I financially wasn't sure how I could fit that in financially. I want to watch my words or whatever, whatnot, because I'm really, like I said, I'm working on, speaking against myself and like as well, like saying something that's going to, basically like you basically when you basically, I just watch what I speak because I realize that my words have power. Boom, that's what it was. I just watch what I say because I realize my words have power. That's what I'm basically trying to say and get out or whatever or whatnot. So, I didn't know how I could fit that in financially, I'll say. So that's something that I would, like to do is actually get some outside help and see what is it that they see of what I could be doing better in order to get these sales. So check that out, by the way. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. But I think I've run over 17 minutes, so that means this video is probably gonna be about 20 some odd minutes long, and it didn't need to be. I wasn't trying to make this a long one, but nonetheless, I'm gonna end it there. Please drop your comments below. Let me know what goals you have, what you're striving for, what you want to do for yourself this year. That's what and that too, y'all. Like, not just like add something in there that you're doing for you in there as well. Like, because I know sometimes our goals is, it's about us, but not necessarily be surrounding us or whatever or whatnot. So what are you doing for you this year? And then as well, let me know of y'all other goals. All right. So, yeah, I think that is it. Thanks again for always checking in with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get notified on when I drop these videos as well as other videos. Again, Checking in Cocktails is once every third Friday in the month. So yeah, I will see you guys next month in February, the love month. Ooh, so maybe I'll try to find a drink to gear around like Valentine's or something cute and sweet or something. Maybe even we'll get some guests too. I don't know. Eventually we're going to get some guests because I feel like having some guests on Checking in Cocktails will be kind of lit. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to finish my drink and before Journey wakes up, and I'm going to check out y'all later because I need to enjoy this quiet time while I still have it, okay?